Today is July 4th and I have a little bit extra time on my hands. So what I'm planning to do is take the raft down closer to the front of the house where I can get it into a field. I'm going to rotate this off the trailer, stand it upright, and I'm going to hose all the residuals off the surfaces that I've been trying to decontaminate. I had 4 treatments of bleach and 1 treatment of vinegar to try and neutralize any cooties. So now I'm ready to rinse it all off and let it bake in the sun for the rest of the day. And that should complete our decontamination efforts. And then I can start working on whatever needs to be done to get it ready for the raft race. I strapped the boat down so it's not going to move. I got it strapped left to right. And I also got it strapped forward to backwards. So I should be able to pull this forward without it coming off the trailer. I'm going to take it slow nonetheless. We'll get it around that big tree and into the front yard where we can get it in the sun. Here's the easiest way I figured I could support the deck while it's upright. So I took a ladder, I put some rebar, banged it into the ground on the last rung, and this framework that the Knotty Gurl's on has been clamped to the top of the ladder in 3 places. So you can see I got some C-clamps that are hooked on the top of the ladder and on the framework. So there's 3 clamps holding it. So now when I spray this and I put some muscle on it with a scrub brush, this thing isn't going to fall over, and it's orientated in a good spot so when the sun sets we're going to get full sun for the rest of the day to help dry it out. So I gave this a thorough spraying off. There is still some collected water on this edge here, so I'm going to just take a sponge and get all the extra water out of this corner on all of these. So I'm going to repeat that process all the way across, and then I'm just going to let this bake in the sun and dry off. So that's it for now. I'm going to go in and take me a shower. So we've got rain clouds in the horizon and thunder, and we got a nice string of thunderstorms coming through. So what I'm going to do is make a valiant attempt to get this back on the trailer and get it back in the rear of the yard and get it covered up so it stays nice and dry. So I am in here pretty close. This is as close as I dare get it with the car. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to disconnect it from the trailer and hand wheel it the rest of the way, because I don't want to plow into the side and wreck the shelter. But I have to get it back a little bit further. I was able to push that back by hand. I got a little more centered on the tarp. I didn't want to catch the sides, so we got a pretty good clearance right there. Pretty good clearance right here. So it's in here nice and easy, even. I'll push it back as far as I dare to go. I have some toolboxes back here, and it looks like I timed it just right as far as when to stop. Well, I got it in here just in time. Here's the rain.